What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Justin here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something I've wanted to do literally for the past few years. I've wanted a pet bass, as you see in the title above. I'm going to make it happen today. But I'm just now getting this house, this space to where I can finally do so. So I have a big tank, we got to clean it up, we got to do a little work, we got to set it all up. But here is the start of this little pond, or it could be called a tank, but because it's not in the ground, but it's big. Trust me, I'm about to go show it to y'all. Let's roll that intro and get into today's video. Alrighty guys, so here it is right here. Now that's a big tank. Look at here. I could literally get in this thing and swim if I wanted to. Man, I'm excited. I'm gonna try to make it look a little better. Later I might frame it in with like some wood and make it, you know, have a nice exterior appeal. It's 6 foot long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet deep. That comes out to be about 500, it's like a little over 500 gallons. But look, it's dirty right now. It's got holes in the bottom. I'm gonna use some like Flex Seal, or I don't know. We're gonna get it fixed up. I'm not gonna bore y'all with all of the build. I gotta get it put in place and off of this trailer. What I also plan on doing is kind of like somehow building another little area to where I can put like minnows in, to where the bass can't eat the minnows, to where I can like keep minnows alive for him to eat. All right, so let's put the tank in place. I got Ray videoing today. Hey Ray. All right, let's go. So I'm gonna put the tank right here on the back patio. Drag this thing off.
It's heavy.
All right, guys. You get this. You gotta put the Crocs in 4x4. All right. Got the Crocs in 4-wheel drive. It's gonna be a breeze, easy. It's gonna be easy now. I can't talk. What am I wearing? Black and navy and Crocs are a style. Wait, thanks Ray. We got the tank in place, or the pond tub. Thing's big. It's got shade. That's what a lot of people do. I see them slap bass in a pool that just sits out in the sun. I'm gonna come up with a lid system too, to where it doesn't get too much sunlight, because sunlight equals algae growth. I need to haul that old screen door off. I've just ripped it off of the new house and put in a new door. But still working on the new house. This is gonna be a good addition. I gotta get this cleaned. Crap, I should have cleaned it out there to where it could dry. So I got a little sweat breaking, but you're probably wondering why hasn't it been filled up with water? Because look at all these holes in here. So I'm wondering if this tank's gonna be too brittle to hold this water, because it is pretty old, and I would hate for a fish to be in it and one day it just one of these sides just blow out and it'll drain. Let's fill this thing up when I get the holes patched. All right guys, so now y'all are in the tank with me. The echo probably sounds really bad right now because we're inside of a big plastic bowl, but here we go. I got this isn't Flex Seal, but it's pretty much the same thing. It says works underwater, so that's what this is gonna be. It's gonna be underwater when I fill this thing up. Let's start applying this stuff. We have a bunch of holes, like there's a row of holes like right here. So what I'm gonna do, this is 4 inches wide, so I'm gonna roll a strip all the way across, like 3 holes at one time. For now, this is gonna work, hopefully. Okay, so now's for the moment of truth. I patched all the holes. Let me just say this. Water weighs roughly 8.8 pounds, I think, per gallon. This is 500 gallons. So I might probably only put like 450 in it, but that's like 3,000 pounds. 3,000 pounds, that's the pound. Oh, hey, Kate. It's my girlfriend's friend. She scared the crap out of me. That's like, whew, that threw me off. That's like the weight of a car sitting right here on this back patio. And when I fill it up, hopefully nothing else cracks. It'll be a miracle. This plastic is kind of old and brittle. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so here we go. We're filling her up. All right, so she's all full and we had a minor leak, and luckily, you know, I planned on draining this anyways, and you know, letting all this, you know, there could be some old chemicals and stuff, not chemicals, but like minerals, because I didn't really explain what this used to be, but my uncle used to keep like cow feed, like pellets and, you know, just livestock feed in this bin. It was full of, you know, just organic stuff, no chemicals really, nothing crazy. Okay, so I have a few things that are going to be necessary to make this tank work. We do have a small leak, but I'm getting it fixed. I know that looks big, but that is very small for all the water that's in there, and yeah, it's kind of concerning, but I'm going to get it fixed. But I went to the store and I bought some things that are going to be necessary. Okay, first we have a chlorine and heavy metal neutralizer. This is going to get your heavy metals and chlorine out of tap water. Okay, I have an air pump to aerate the system and, you know, put oxygen in the water. An air stone, a thermometer to make sure my temperatures are good. You know, during the summer, you want to make sure it's not too hot, and during the winter, you don't want to get it too cold. And yeah, the air pump. This is the main thing right here. I'm not going to pick up this box, but this is a Fluval FX6. This is a huge filter, guys. It filters up to 400 gallons, which is conveniently about what this tank is. So this is a huge filter. Can't wait to get it out of the box and get it set up, but this is going to be necessary to keeping this thing clean. I know there's a lot of cheaper options to, you know, build filters, and for outdoor ponds and stuff, you don't really need that great of a filter because this is a aquarium filter, but who knows, later I might actually get a 400 gallon aquarium in the future though, no time soon. They're super expensive. But for now, we're going to put it in the little pool pond thingy. But yes, it's a little overkill. I could have built a sump pump or a sump filter for a lot cheaper, but like I said, I want these fish to be healthy. I want this water to stay clear. So right now what I'm doing is I'm putting water from my aquarium, which is right here, in there, because that's really important because of the beneficial bacteria that is in my tank already, because that tank's been established for a while. I'm going to let some of that beneficial bacteria set up in here before I run the pump. That's really important to, you know, jump starting a good, you know, healthy pond. All right, guys, so the worst possible thing that could happen happened. Well, besides the tank busting open and everything spilling out. No. I deleted the video of me, you know, setting up the filter, which isn't that big of a deal. That probably would have bored y'all anyways, but I deleted the part where I built the external frame around it, which was really important because before this thing was ugly. I built a nice cypress external frame to make this thing look better since it's sitting on my back porch. But we'll just show y'all the end result. I'll throw some dope B-roll in there because y'all know I like B-roll, and hopefully y'all like it. So let's do that now. I'm gonna have to reshoot it all because I'm sitting here editing and the footage is nowhere to be found. So let's go shoot that now. So this thing turned out awesome. I'm super excited with it. I have the filter turned off right now to where it's not very loud, but for the audio purposes. Now it is a very soothing sound when it is on. I love the sound of the water. Now I can move those little heads if I need to, if the water's splashing out too much. But here's kind of how I set it up. The filter is right here. When I was putting in the frame, I left out a board just to where all the hoses can get in here. I can fit my hand in there. I can take out this if I need to and get in there and work. But here's how it works. Oh yeah, this is my minnow tote. This is a 55-gallon tote that I can move around. I just have some holes drilled in it. It uses the same water as the rest of this. I sprayed the bottom of this tote, spray painted it white to where I could see the minnows better, to where when I take them to my pond, my other pond. Okay, so I have some air stones. There's one in here, one in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and then the intake is right here in this corner. You can see that pipe coming in, and it just goes down there. That's where all the water gets sucked up, cleaned, and pumped back in. Now I've been doing some research, and while I thought the Fluval FX6 is going to be big enough for this tank here, or pond, I don't think it is. What I'm going to have to do is build a above ground sump, or yeah, that above ground filter and set it over there or something. I don't know. I'll have to do my research, but you can kind of tell that the water isn't horrible, but it's not super clear like I'd like. So we got to get that fixed. You know, it's a little bit of trial and error, but hey, the outside looks nice. I'm super excited about it. It looks really good. So I still need to wait about 2 days, 2 or 3 more days until I put a bass in here. Now I'm thinking about putting like a 1 or 2 pounder in here. I just don't want it to be, you know, cramped too much, but that's a lot of water. But I'm gonna give it a few more days and then catch the fish and put it in here. I just want to make sure everything's, you know, good and stable before you know, I insert such a large fish like that into this tank. So there we go, guys. The build is done. I hope y'all like it. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up on it and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more updates, feedings, and all of that. And obviously, of course, when I get the bass put in here. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.